me? So guys, in this video we are going to talk about what are the various ways in which we can access the content of this of a list. Okay, it's a list. So how we can access the content of list? So in this guys, we are going to discuss about all the various ways in which we can do. Okay, so guys, so first of all guys, actually like strings, as we can access our string with the indexes. So guys, we can also access our list with the help of the indexes. Okay, I want to access the zero index, so I can do. Okay, you can see here it will print the element and the zero element what I am getting here. Let me see what is getting here. Okay, let me see what is saying. No, object is not sorry, saying that I'm getting like this. Wait, let me do once again. Okay, sorry. Okay, actually we are not using a round bracket for the parent print function. That's why we're getting error. Okay guys, so don't don't be don't afraid regarding errors. So let's run once again. So now you can see here guys, okay, it is going to give us 10. Okay, because the zeroth element is a 10th. Okay, so guys, actually list also guys, list also we can access our list in the forward direction, also in the backward direction. Actually guys, we list also follow the concept of backward indexing and forward indexing. Okay, so if you want to do forward indexing, for this we can access our content with the index 0 1 2 and 3 and so on. Okay, if you want to access your content in a backward direction, for this guys, we have a index positions like start from -1, -2, -3, keep on till the length of. Okay, so in this guys, we can access the content of string in the backward direction. Okay, like suppose here we have a string. Okay, like we have, sorry, list. Okay, we have list like, here we have list like guys 10 20 30, and if I want to access it in a forward direction for the for then guys, we have a index is like 0 1 and 2, but I want to access it from the backward direction. Then guys, we have an index -1, then -3 first of all, -2 and then -1. Okay, so guys, in this way we can access the content in the backward direction and the forward direction. Okay, so let's see guys, let's print the content -3. So what is going to give us? So you can see it is again giving us 10. Okay, as we when we are assessing with 0, so then we are getting again then guys, you can see here when we are accessing our element with 0 index, then we are getting earlier we are getting 10. Again we are when we are accessing an element, again we are getting -3. Okay, so this is the indexing method. If we want to access an element, we can access through the indexing method. Okay, this is the one way. The another way guys in which you can access our element is slicing. Yeah, slicing is also applicable on the yes guys, slicing is also applicable on the list. Okay, if you want to access the list of, we can also do slicing. So as I think now, I think slicing is also creative. If you want to, like, I want to access the element from, like, I have list 1, I want to access the element from position number 1 to 1 2, like I want to access to 5. Okay, so I can do it by simply, so you can see here we are getting element from 1 to 1 2 3 4. Okay, actually as I explained in the last video about slicing, we the stop, the length that the stop is excluded. Okay, the stop is excluded, it is not going to include in the range. Okay, so here the range, valid range is start to stop -1. Okay, start to stop -1. Okay guys, so in this way you can see here, that's why we have element from the index 1 2 3 and 4. That's 1 2 3 and 4. So guys, if you want to access the elements, we can do also slicing. Okay, so as we can also do stepping the slicing, as I explained. Okay, as I explained you, so we can also do slice index stepping. Okay guys, we can also traverse in the backward direction, as I also explained this thing. Okay guys, so now what we are going to get, see what we are going to get, we are going to get nothing. Why? Because guys, you can see here initial, as you can see, as I'm providing initial position 1. Okay, and the final output what, 8. Okay, if I'm going to -1 from the 1, what we are going to get, 0. Okay, what we are going to get, 0. So guys, and 0, and so guys, actually I want to again 0. Okay, then guys you can see here it is not a valid range. Okay, it's not a valid range. Okay, that's why guys we are getting empty list. So it is not going through an error. Okay, like if we are going to access an element that have with invalid index, in that case guys we are going to get element with, in that case we are going to get error C. Here we are going to get the list index out of range. Okay, but guys when we are doing traversing with slicing concept, in that case guys if we are using wrong ranges like I am using here. Okay, in that case guys we are not going to get any kind of error. Okay, so in this case we are just going to get an empty list as an output. Okay, so this is the one difference that you have to remember. Okay, that you have to remember. Okay guys, so I think so now guys I hope the slicing concept is clear to you all. If you have some doubts regarding this concept, so you can watch my our previous video guys. So you can see here we can do the backward traversing. Okay, with the concept of slicing. So why we do slicing, actually I explained in the last video in the meshing concept. Actually if I want to access just part of my data, then I can access with the help of slicing. Okay, so this is the second way through which I can access the list of element. The third way guys, we have also how we can access our element with the help of loops. How we can work with the loop, so let me show you how we can do. So, if I guys like I want to print the element, each element of each print. Okay, I print each element of a list. So how we can do, so simply for this, as I explained you, where we have a loop for loop which works similarly like for each loop. So I can work for I. Okay, for I in, so guys we have list here, so we need to list. Okay guys, actually guys I think that you, so guys actually what we have to do here, just we have to write for I in L. Okay, in L, what is L? L is a list. Okay, then I want to print each and every element of my list. Okay, so what we can do is just we can write the I here. Okay, I is actually what guys, the element in the list. Okay, we are okay, so we can print it simply. Okay, you can see here we are getting our outputs 1 2 3 4 10. Okay, so in this way guys we can print our element in a list. Okay, if you want to access each and element, so we can also do with the help of for loops. Okay guys, but sometimes guys you want to access an element, like you want to access the element with the odd positions. Okay, so how we can do guys, how we can do for this. So now guys if you want to access element only for the odd position, so guys first of all we need like for I in range. Okay, in the range, then we need to provide length of 0. Let me do this way. Okay, and then sorry, here I need to provide the list name. Okay, and then guys, okay, if I modulus 2 double equals to 0, not equals to 0, I want to print odd divisions. Okay, not equal to 0, in that case guys just I want to print the list element. So what we can do, simply we can use a subscript. Okay, so yes, see, so now guys you can see here with the help of some uh, concepts. Okay, like logics. Okay, we can, what we can do, if I want to just access the odd element, so we can access with the help of in this way we can access. Okay guys, in the same way if you want to access the element on the or even position, so you can do again. Okay guys, so this is the way if you want to access each and every element of a loop. So as you know how we can do. Okay, I showed. Okay, I shown you already. Okay, if you want to access any particular element, so we can also do with the help of some logics. Okay, so guys we can also achieve such kind of things with the range concept, with the guys while loop. Okay, so like I have while loop. Okay, we can also do like while I is less than length of L. So first of all I need to declare the value of I, so like I is equal to 0. Okay, and then guys I should also need to increment the value of I is equal to I. Okay guys, so now what is saying here. Okay, let me remove this bracket. Yeah, so let's run this program. So you can see guys, we can also cheat this thing with the help of while loop. So guys, what are the various ways in which we can access our list? We can access the list with the indexing scheme. Okay, so we can access with the forward indexing, with the backward indexing. Okay, and we can do guys we can also do guys slicing concept. Slicing, we can if I want to just print a part of a string, so for this we have slicing. Okay, and guys, if you want to just print you can also access a list with the help of guys a for loop and while loops. Okay, and guys we can if we want to just print each and every parts, for this we have for each loop. Okay, but if you want to just print a selective part, so for this we can do also with the, but we need to put some logic. Okay guys, so in this way guys we can access each and every element of a list. Okay guys, one more thing that guys I have to tell you, as guys list are immutable. So what is the meaning of immutable here actually? So guys, let me tell you, like I have a list like L1 is equal to 10, 20 and 30. Okay, guys, so like I have another list like L2 with the same content 10 comma 20 comma 30. Okay guys, so as I in the last video when we are talking about string, so if I have a same content, I have two string. Okay, like I have one string, okay, with the hello. Okay, and the other string with the same content. In that case guys, our interpreter is not going to create an object, it is just going to create a reference to the earlier object that we have. Okay, so that guys actually it's actually why. But in the case of list guys, okay, but here you can see, here we have list L1 with the same 10, 20 and 30, and we have again another list L2 with the same content 10, 20 and 30. But guys, here in this case these are both are object. Here our interpreter is not going to create a reference L2 for the L1 object, it is not going to do, it is going to create a new object for the L2. Okay, so if I will compare, if I will check guys with the help of the membership of it, like have or not, I will check s is s1. Okay, it will say true. But if I will check here, is l1 is l2. Okay, so what is going to say, actually we know what why we use is an identity operator which we use to check the identity. Okay, I explained the concept of operators. If you don't know about this, so you can watch my video of operator guys. Okay, so you can see here we are going to get what guys. See here, in the first case we are getting true, and then second case we are getting false. Why we are getting false? Just because it is immutable. And as you know, immutable means we are allowable to change the content of our objects. Okay guys, so as I explained in the last video, why we make strings immutable, why fundamental strings things are immutable, just because so, and the other references that are pointing to an object cannot change the content of the object. Okay, now here guys, that's why they make the things immutable. But here guys, here actually each and every object, they have their own have their own copy of data. Okay, have their own copy of data. So now guys, we are able to change the things, that's why things are immutable. Okay, that's why, because so guys, here we are not sharing any others, we are not sharing with any other objects. Okay, so here we all in list, we all each and every object have their own identity. Okay, they are not sharing their identity with any other object. So that's why now no one can change their data. The only object which are pointing to particular data, their only object can change it. That's why guys, here that's why guys, here things are mutable and not shareable. Okay, and that's why guys, you can see if when we are checking with L is L2, that's why we're getting no. Okay, if I'll check that, if I'll show you the address of both, you can see here, let me show you. Let's copy this, let's print it, with the id with the id. Okay, with the id of, yes, print it. Yeah, id operator actually guys is used to for the addresses. Okay, like I have, like, let's copy it once again, and I want to share L1. So now you can see here, in the case of strings, and in the case of the difference between in the case of strings and the cases of the list we have. Okay, so as you can see here the addresses we have same. Why? Because as I said, when the objects are same, our interpreter is not going to create a new object. It is going to create a reference of new object, okay, in reference for the new object, and going to point to the same memory location. So both objects are sharing towards some same memory location. Okay, but here guys, here both of them are actually sharing the same memory location. That's why things are immutable. So actually when things are shareable, so actually dirty read write problem can arise. Okay, so that's why actually guys, they don't want that anyone, they don't allow anyone to change data. That's why things are immutable. But here actually things are not shareable. As you can see here, we both have the same data, but they have their own data. Okay, so you can see here the address of both lists are different here. Okay, address of both lists are different here, they are not shareable. That's why if the things are not shareable, so I can change myself according to my data. Okay guys, that's why guys, this is the concept of mutability and immutability. Okay guys, so I hope this is clear with you. In the guys, in next video we are going to talk about, okay, one more thing guys, actually what are the various operators that we can apply on this. Actually I explained the concept of operators, but let me show you one thing, few things. Just like guys, if I have a, like I have a list L1. Okay, I have a list L1 and I want to add with the L2. Okay, I want to add with the L1 plus L2. So what is going to here, I'm going to do here as I'm adding it. So what is going to, it should be like 10 plus 20, 20 plus 20, 40, 30 plus 30, 60, something like that. Is it or not? So it is not going to happen like that. You can see here, as I explained in my operators video, if you are not aware about such concepts, so you can watch my operators video here. In actually whenever we are using plus with the sequences, in that case guys, plus operator works like concatenation. Okay, in this case guys, it is not going to add the data with the corresponding index. In that case guys, it is going to append the second list with the first list. Okay, that's why you can see here guys, here the data is appended. Okay, the data is appended. Same as if I am going to perform the multiplication here, so what is going to do, what is going to happen here? So in this case, what is going to happen in this case guy, actually our repetition operations going on. Okay, you can see here, actually here interpret is performing in repetition operation. Okay, if I will write here 3, so it will repeat my data 3 times. Okay, it is not going to multiply 3 with each indexes. Okay, it is going to multiply by 3 times. Actually guys, if you want such kind of operation, if you want to multiply a list with the particular numbers, for this we have a numpy library. Okay, so okay, so don't know about that. Okay, so be focused on here. So guys, actually this is all about the thing that the operation that we can perform. We can compare our list, okay, with the help of equal to operator. Like I have L1 and L2. Okay, both have the same content, so we can compare two string also guys. You can see here, yeah, it is going to return true because the content of both the string are same, not the addresses. Sure, here actually in other language like Java and other things, like whenever we are using equal to operator for the references for the objects, whenever we are using equal to object for the object, in that case it is not going to compare the content. In that case guys, it compare the references. But in Python friend, whenever we are using equal to operator, as first point guys, in Python each and everything are objects. So whenever we are going to compare any object with the another object, it is not going to compare the references, it is going to compare the content. So this is the important difference that you have to remember. Okay, so here guys, you can see here the addresses of both L1 and L2 are different. You can see here the addresses of both are L1 and L2 are different, but the both have the same content. So when we are comparing the equal to sign, so it is returning us true. So that's the main difference we have to remember. Okay, because it make you some confusion in your mind regarding other languages. Okay, so we can compare with the equal, guys, we can do like now we can here we can perform equality operations. Okay, we can perform lesser than like kind of things. Okay, we can also compare, yeah, this time are also possible in Python. You can see here we can compare the things. Okay, as I told you how we how it works, I explained in my operators concept. So if you have no knowledge regarding how it compares, okay, so what is going on, what is what is the like logic behind it. Okay, so you can watch my video. Okay, that video for the operators. Okay guys, so this is all thing about the list. Okay, how we can access it, what are the various operators that we can use for it. Okay, and what is the mutability. Okay, this is all thing that we have discussed in this video. In the next video guys, we are going to talk about all the methods that have list. Okay, so guys, till that, if you like our video, if you like this video, you can like keep the thumb ups. Okay, you can comment us in the comment box regarding our contents. Okay, and guys, you can also suggest us if you have something in mind new. Okay, and you can subscribe our channel guys, so you can directly get a video new to you. Okay, thank you guys, bye bye.